Sun in Taurus, Moon in Cancer. So the sun is in Taurus. So of course, this is a 30-day process for you to be able to act on reliability, act on safety, act on security, act on being practical when it comes down to earth, building. And of course, it's the spring equinox. So when it comes to spring, 30 days, this is the 30 days to build your resources. 30 days to build on a goal, which you want to manifest in your life. And the moon is your filtering system. The moon is the fastest. So, of course, the moon is going to be picking up vibes, frequencies. And of course, but when the moon picks up, the moon got to release, a.k.a. rain. And, of course, rain down to existence, rain down experiences, rain down information, rain down fruits and labors, rain down the seed, rain down the prosperity, rain down the fortune, rain down the luck. And, of course, with the moon in Cancer, we got Sun in Taurus, and we got Moon in Cancer. The moon is going to be home today. So the moon is going to be in its home, and of course, it's going to be comfortable. Feel me? And that's what you need to do. You need to react or respond to comfortability, home, family, privacy, emotions. AKA, you need to be in the right state, because of course, the moon loves to be in the nurturing, caring state. And of course, if you in a circumstance situation of being unbalanced when it comes to comfortability, nurturing, and caring, then you're going to be at bad odds when it comes to planting seeds with the moon in Cancer. So you need to be reacting, responding to love, nurturing, care, family, home, private matters, domestic matters. And of course, do something from the heart. Do something from your kindness, your generous. And of course, everybody may have issues because everybody moon sign ain't Cancer. Everybody moon sign ain't a trine or a sextile. So it's going to be kind of difficult. You're going to be certain people are going to be dealing with learning processes. Certain people are going to be dealing with opposite energy. But of course, it's what you're going to do to change your circumstance situation. You're going to let the asteroids hit you, or you're going to run back up and basically get back on your path. But we're about to get into these energies. So the sun is a sextile right now with the moon, a.k.a. opportunities to be very down to earth. Opportunities to be very loving, nurturing, and caring for your family, your friends, and people, places, and things that you're close to. Try not to be too comfortable. Try not to get too lazy. But of course, put in that work, because when you put in that work, everything matters from you putting in that work. Also, let's get into the houses. Now, if you have Cancer in your first house, you're going to be loving and nurturing and caring when it comes to your personality, personal affairs, personal family, personal home, and of course, personal people, places, and things that you're close to. Now, in this position, it's going to be very hard for you to cope with the energies because there's going to be a whole lot of conflict, a whole lot of arguments, a whole lot of asteroids that you're going to be basically dealing with when you got this position right here. Conflict in the house, conflict. You're just going to be in conflict in general. Try to be focused on your persona. Don't eat up negative vibes, negative energy. Don't try not to feed into the sadness or the bad vibes in these perspectives, and everything will be all right with you. Just try to be in a circumstance situation of working on yourself, working on your status, working on your career and your goals, and everything will be all right. And of course, with the Aries suns, you're going to be learning how to express yourself in a sensitive, emotional, caring way. It's going to be very hard because, of course, Aries falls in Cancer. So that means you're going to be kind of passive-aggressive during this time. And you could be very sensitive, very high emotional. But, of course, try to find equilibrium and balance. And, of course, Moon in Aries, you're going to be receiving this energy. So try to soak in water when things get out of hand and stuff of that matters. That's if you got an Aries moon. If you got a Cancer in the second house, see, Cancer loves being here. It loves to be here. It's very loving and controlling at times too. But with this position, try to focus on your healthy matters. Value your love, value your nurturing, your caring in a prosperity way. So you're going to be valuing loving. You're going to be valuing the ways to love and nurture and care, whether it be a person, place, or thing. Try not to put yourself in a circumstance situation by loving and nurturing and caring for the wrong people, places, and things that may be talking behind your back or take advantage of you during this time. Don't do that. And it's going to be very hard for you to be able to cope with these energies, but try to find a balance where you can be valuing something that you have to offer into this world. So yeah, everything going to play in that position. So try to value your comfortability and try to value your peace during this time, or value it with somebody that deserves it, not somebody that's going to take advantage of you. Also, you're going to have Taurus suns. You're going to have opportunities to act in a loving and nurturing and caring way. So you're going to have a sextile. So make sure you plant seeds of good prosperity by doing these things. When it comes to the moon and Taurus, you're going to be receiving love, nurturing, care from other people, places, and things, kindness, and generous. Also, if you're a moon in Taurus, try to get down into earth, go outside, for me, put your feet in the grass and get comfortable. Also, with the Cancer in the third house, you're going to be loving, nurturing, and caring about your surroundings, the people, places, and things in your familiar surroundings. It's going to be very hard because you're going to be all over the place. Family may not have been here for you. You can be very sensitive, and of course, very emotional. Try to find compassion within yourself to overcome these obstacles. Family may have been too rational with you. They didn't give you time to develop who you truly was. So try to find love and nurture and care in your surroundings during this time, or love some, or try to put yourself in a circumstance situation where you can be loved and nurtured and care in your surroundings, and everything will be fine. Also, Geminis, you're going to be seeing the other side of you when it comes to your ways of having deep meanings and reasonings when it comes to communication. Also, Moon and Geminis, you're going to be receiving other people, places, and things that's going to be seeing the other side of interacting with you on a deep personal level. Also, try not to put yourself in. Also, Moon and Geminis, focus on the Purana, focus on your breathing, meditation, and your yoga, and watch out for anxiety. Cancer in the fourth house is home here, so this is a conjunction. You're going to be loving, and nurturing, and caring about the family members, your home, and your matters. Try to put yourself in a circumstance situation of not getting too lost to things that happened in the past previously. You can be very passive aggressive. Try to learn how to love and nurture and care for yourself before you put yourself out there to family members and things that matter. But you're very passionate when it comes to showing your love and your enthusiasm when it comes to home and family members that matter. You could be very protective too when it comes to the families. Also, Cancers, you're gonna be the actions of what's to do. And of course, Moon and Cancer, you're going to be the reaction on how to feel and receive these energies. But of course, Leos, I'm bugging. Cancer in the fifth house, you're going to be loving, nurturing, and caring about your expressions. Family members may not have put you in a situation, basically have you develop yourself or be center stage or express yourself. Now is the time to do that. Don't plant no bad seeds. Express yourself. Whatever you have to express or be center stage about, go ahead and do that. Don't be too down to earth at times too, for me. Just go out there and express yourself. You never know how it's gonna come off. So yeah. Also with the Leos, you're gonna be seeing the other side of being enthusiastic and of course finding ways to be changeable and adaptable when it comes to expressing your passion, your fire. Moon and Leos, you're gonna be receiving this energy. So try to soak in water when things get out of hand, or just do this for peace matters. Also, with the Cancer in the sixth house, you're going to be basically reacting and responding to loving and nurturing and caring things about your details, your work, making sure to see if things are being organized. And of course, something about you, you're never satisfied because you always think something needs to be fixed. Try to fix yourself in a position of being comfortable and realizing that everything don't need to be fixing. Also, Virgos, you're going to have opportunities to be loving, nurturing, and caring and being of service and kind and generous to other people, places, and things. Moon and Virgos, you're going to be receiving other people, places, and things, being kind and generous and nurturing and caring and being of service to you. Also, with the Moon and Virgo, try to sit back, be calm, cool, and collective. And of course, get down to earth. Watch your health. Cancer in the seventh house, you're going to be reacting, responding to loving, nurturing, caring about your relationships, people, places, things that you relate to, partnerships. Try not to idolize yourself by comparing yourself to other people, places, and things, and you'll be all right. You'll be fine. Also, you're very loving, nurturing, and caring, too. So try to find balance and equilibrium. And everybody not an enemy, so take your time. Also, Libras, you're going to be dealing with conflict, a square. You're going to be learning how to be open towards people, places, and things during this time. Because, of course, you're very communicative, but, of course, this is an emotional perspective, so things may be at odds. Libra Moons, you're going to be receiving other people, places, things being odd at you. Also find equilibrium and balance by listening to music and peace and justice. Also, Cancer in the eighth house, you're going to be reacting, responding to ways of dealing with love, nurture, and care when it comes to your desires. It can be very dark here. Try not to think about the past. Get more into yourself. Think about positive things. Think about good butterflies and put yourself in a good harmonious state and you'll be all right. Also, Scorpio, you're going to have the gift to transform and take power and control over your reactions, aka your feelings and emotions. Try to be fixated in this by doing this in a positive way. Moon and Scorpio, you're going to be receiving this energy. So keep candles around you and, of course, be balanced. Also, with the Cancer in the 9th house, see, it's going to be an extreme when it comes to love and nurturing and caring about your morals and your principles. Try to find equilibrium and balance. Try not to be too out there at times too. But of course, it may be very hard for you to put yourself in a circumstance situation of being organized because you may be all over the place. You may feel the need to basically travel or expand above your horizon. It may be very hard to be at home at times. Find balance and peace within yourself and understand that no matter where you are, where you go, everything starts within you and you'll be all right. Also, Sagittarius, you're going to be seen as being misunderstood by expressing your love, your nurturing, caring in a different kind of manner. Probably preachy, teachy at times. Moon and Sagittarius, you're going to be receiving other people that's coming at you being preachy and teaching. Try to find equilibrium. But of course, they're going to be at misunderstandings. Also, with the Cancer in the 10th house, you're going to be loving and nurturing and caring about your status and your career and your goals and your business. Try to find equilibrium and balance and understanding that everything ain't got to be too down to earth. Try to sit back, be calm, cool, and collected. Everything will be at, because you're going to be at odds. Cancer don't even fuck with this house. So, yeah. Capricorn, you're going to be dealing with opposite energy when it comes to being practical and being down to earth with your status. You're going to be at odds. And Moon is Capricorn, you're going to be receiving other people, places, and things that's being at odds with you. And, try to find equilibrium and balance and get down to earth and get out there in nature if things get too out of whack and tack. Also, Cancer in the 11th house, you're going to be reactive responding to learn how to love and nurture and care about your associates or associations around you. It may be very hard because you may be at a circumstance situation where your parents is at divorce stages, and of course things don't really cope too well. Things may be out of tact or may be out of balance, or family members may not have been around. So try to find something that's put you in a peaceful vibe, peaceful situation where you're not worrying about too much negativity, or just watch some wrestling or some shit, or put yourself in a circumstance situation and find balance within yourself when it comes to your associating or who you associate yourself with. Aquarius, you're going to be seen as misunderstood when it comes to thinking and communication. Put yourself in a circumstance situation of being organized. And of course, try to sort your ways on how you think and communicate and cope with yourself, with other people, places, and things. Moon and Aquarius, you're going to be picking up other people's vibes of misunderstandings when they come at you. And yeah, last but not least, Cancer in the 12th house. You're going to be reacting, responding to your dreams, your illusions, your sensitivity when it comes to home, family members, and things that matter. It may be a whole lot of secrets, a whole lot of behind the scenes, a whole lot of circumstance situations where family may not even be there for you and things that matter. Watch out for people, places, things trying to take your dreams or take your shine and shit. Because you have a gift. You have what it takes to rise above scenarios and situations. So try not to put yourself behind the back burner, or don't put yourself in a circumstance situation of being too vulnerable or too out there at times. That shit, you can be very sensitive. But of course, put yourself in a circumstance situation where your dreams, your fantasies, your illusions is predicated towards positivity. Because you may go to the extremes, you may overindulge, but this is a powerful position right here. So take full advantage of this. And of course, Pisces, you're gonna have the gift to be mutable and adaptable when it comes to your dreams, your illusions, your fantasies. And of course, with the moon and Pisces, you're going to be receiving other people, and you're going to be picking up other people's vibes and other people's reactions of presenting themselves in a giftly manner. And of course, you got psychic abilities, healing abilities. So take full custody and full advantage of these, and everything will be right. And of course, when things get out of line, soak your ass in some water. Now, of course, these are the energies for a couple of days, so make sure you're planting the right seeds when it comes to love, nurturing, caring, and home. Do something from the heart, and of course, this is going to get you from point A to point B. Never know how the universe is going to basically cope with you.